Yeah, this is the Remington 870 Police Magnum. I was asked a while back by somebody what was the first line home defense gun. And I guess since I'm a gun guy, everybody's thinking it's some AR-15 that's dressed out with bells and whistles, or an AK or whatever else. But this is probably the best fight stopper there is. It's 12 gauge. This one's chambered for 3-inch shells, but I usually keep 2 3/4-inch Federal Flight Control buckshot in it. It's designed to be shot out of a cylinder bore choke and shoot a tight pattern. With that buckshot, with this gun, I can keep all 9 pellets in the head of a silhouette at 19 yards. We go to 20 yards, and it throws 1 pellet out. This gun has an extended magazine tube, so it carries a total of 8 rounds, counting 1 in the chamber. This one does not stay cruiser ready. The chamber stays loaded. It stays ready to go. The reason for that is if I need it, I'm needing it pretty damn bad, and I do not want to take time to rack the chamber. In addition to the extended magazine tube, the action's been polished and tuned where it's really slick and it's really easy to handle. This one carries rifled sights. The close quarters that this gun's going to be used in, people say, well, you don't have to aim a shotgun, just point it. Well, at 7 yards, with conventional buckshot, you're only talking about 7 inches of spread. And that's what this gun does with conventional buckshot. 10 yards, you've got 10 inches. With the Federal Flight Control, 7 to 10 yards, you're under a 6-inch spread. It's got a 1-point sling on it. The reason I like a sling on a tactical shotgun is if I've got to out whenever things go bump in the night, throw that sling over my shoulder, around me, and it's hard for somebody to get that gun away from me. They cannot physically take it off my body until they've busted that sling. On the back side of it, I've got just a simple nylon shell carrier. Carries additional buckshot and slugs. I usually keep my shotguns loaded with buckshot, particularly around the house. Some places going to be used closer than 100 yards. That being said, this gun also, with the rifled sight, it allows me to keep my shots in the vitals out to about 100 yards with slugs. So if I need to, put slugs in it, and we're ready to rock and roll. It's got a good recoil pad on it, so even with the heavy loads, it's not uncomfortable. The extra weight from that extended tube helps keep the muzzle down. And there's probably no more lethal fight stopper at close range than this 12-gauge shotgun. Other than that, the police magnums were supposed to come with heavier springs. Even if they didn't, this one's been rebuilt. I rebuilt it. I can tell you for a fact it does have heavy-duty springs in it. But this is my first line home defense weapon. It's the one I reach for when things go bump in the night. It's got some wear on it. It's been used. It's been through a lot of training. I have shot it several thousand rounds through it. Probably that's an understatement. But that's what it is. And there's really no better fight stopper for close quarters than this 12 gauge. Later on.